How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I'm really excited to talk to you about Doge today because we have Elon Musk news. We have Mark Cuban news. Mark Cuban goes through why they decided to really talk about Doge, why they're accepting Dogecoin as opposed to some other payments, because he was questioned on that recently. We're also going to go over price action. We're also going to go over some other really big news in the space, just in crypto in general, that's going to be great for Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. Now, I have been doing this more often. I've been talking about more altcoins on the channel recently. I've been talking about SafeMoon. I've also talked about Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, might talk about Cardano soon. So this is going to be something that's part of the channel. If you guys want, you can hit subscribe. Going to do this more often, cover some of the news. Also, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, it pushes this video out to more people, helps Doge pick up more steam, get more traction. So I appreciate that too. One other thing is I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I will say some people get really pissed off at the fact that I'm talking about altcoins and Dogecoin and SafeMoon and stuff like that. Feel free to skip this video if you guys want. I talk about stocks and altcoins now, cryptocurrencies in general, so you don't have to watch. Also, this is highly speculative. There has to be a discussion about risk, and this is speculative, right? If everyone decides tomorrow Dogecoin is worthless, then it's probably not going to be good for the coin. But I'm also here to try to make as much money as possible. So I think we have to take a look at every different option there is to make money out there, whether it's altcoins, NFTs, cryptocurrency, yield farming, any of that stuff that's in the crypto space, we have to take a look at, because 10 years ago, no one cared about Bitcoin, no one cared about Ethereum, and that's done really well too, so we have to take a look at it. Something that you probably haven't even seen, Trevor Lawrence partners with Blockfolio, will have signing bonus placed into cryptocurrency accounts. So if you don't know Trevor Lawrence, it's this guy right here. So he is possibly the number one draft pick for the NFL this year. He just signed this deal with Blockfolio, so he's probably actually going to get paid, I would assume, in cryptocurrencies from Blockfolio. But if he becomes the number one draft pick, that's $22.6 million in signing bonus. Some of that's probably going to go into Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum. So really interesting. We have Dogecoin right here on the front. So really cool to see him talk about it, him taking a position in it, and really putting it on the map, because I haven't seen a lot of other athletes. I don't know if I've seen any other athletes make a partnership with a cryptocurrency company. So he's going to bring it to more mainstream outlets. So you'll be watching ESPN and they'll talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. Should be interesting to see. We also have some potential catalysts with Elon Musk, right? So Elon Musk is going to host SNL in a few weeks. Lisa Doge actually put this out there on Twitter, petition for Elon Musk to mention Dogecoin on SNL, and he actually retweeted this. So we haven't seen him post about Dogecoin in a little while, but he did retweet this. There's been a lot of back and forth on what he will actually say on SNL, whether he can say Dogecoin or Bitcoin or anything like that. They actually just came out with their earnings, Tesla did, and it's going to be really interesting to watch. I think there might be a little bit of a sell the news type event where people buy the rumor, the price goes up, and then maybe he doesn't even talk about Dogecoin, even though he knows people want to hear him talk about Dogecoin. Maybe it drops off after that. But either way, just bring more people to the attention of Dogecoin. So tons of different companies are writing about all the stuff you could say about Dogecoin. So over the long term, it's still better because more people hear about Doge and want to buy it possibly, which is awesome. We also had Webull that is starting to carry it on their platform. So they just did this on Doge Day itself. They added Doge so that you can actually trade it on there. If you guys want, there is a bonus down below. You can sign up, get some free stocks, and start trading Doge on the platform. You could get what is that, 50 free Doge if you sign up and deposit $100 and then sell your stocks and then buy Dogecoin instead. So you can check that out down below if you guys are interested in that. Also linked on there to BlockFi in case you want an interest rate on your cryptocurrency. So we have Elon Musk possibly talking about Dogecoin on SNL. It's going to be awesome to see what he says. Now we also have one of the biggest people in the Doge space talking about it more and more, giving some clarification on why they're accepting Dogecoin. So first of all, he talks about the sales that they're actually doing. Just talked to my friends at BitPay. They do the Mavs Doge sales. Not only do the Mavs sales continue to grow, but BitPay says they are on track to do 6K Doge transactions in April. Think about that for a second. Let's say the average transaction is $100. That's $6 million in Doge then throughout just April. Now, I'd say that's probably a little bit low because honestly, people are probably buying tickets. People are probably paying, hundreds of dollars for some of their tickets. But we also have some jerseys and other stuff like that might be $75 or something like that. So let's just say we have 6 million a month in Doge, right? And it's probably weighted a little bit more now because so many people are talking about Doge and stuff. But let's say they get 6 million a month throughout the year. That's 70 million by the end of the year in Doge. They're going to continue buying it, continue making it more and more widespread, more mainstream. And they're going to hold on to it. They've said that before. They're going to hold on to Doge. Now, someone asked them, why Doge over other cryptocurrencies designed to be currency, Mark? Why not back one that actually has utility and value? And he said, because Doge is the one coin that people actually use for transactions. We take many other currencies, other cryptocurrencies via BitPay, but people spend their Doge, and that means more businesses will start taking it. The greatest inhibitor to its growth is that you can't spend the Doge you buy on Robinhood. A lot to unpack there because there's actually a lot of good points in there. First of all, people use it for transactions. It's at a value that people are comfortable with buying and like just throwing it around like it's fun money, right? So if you buy Bitcoin, it's $56,000, $54,000. You're buying a very small amount. Like the ability to go transact with it is less because of the transaction size or the quantity that you have to trade in Bitcoin. Now Doge is different, right? You just give 100 Dogecoin or something. It doesn't seem like that big a deal. It's 30 cents. Who cares? You maybe bought it for 25 cents. So you got your stuff like 20% off. I think that's how some people think about it. It's very different than buying Bitcoin and transacting in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a little bit scarier for some people, I think, to hold on to in their minds because it costs so much, while Dogecoin is pretty inexpensive, but it's right at that nice value where it's not like you're giving up 1 billion, like some of these cryptocurrencies. You're not giving up 1 billion tokens or coins to get your jersey. You're paying like 100, 200 coins. It's not that big a deal. It's like quarters. It's like giving them 200 quarters. So I think that's what some people think about it as. Now they talk about how some businesses will start taking it. We've seen the petition for Amazon, which as of like a month ago had 100,000 signatures signatures to accept Dogecoin. We've seen other currencies or other businesses want to start accepting Dogecoin. So it will be interesting to see. It's at that nice price level again, where it's easier to transact. It doesn't blow people's minds. You're not giving away billions, but you're also not giving away 0.0001 to buy something. So it is interesting. They also talk about the greatest inhibitor to its growth is that you can't spend the Doge you buy in Robinhood. I've said that before, that I think, first of all, there are only a couple places you can actually buy Doge that are mainstream right now. So the places I think of, and I'm sure there are a lot more we could actually find on CoinMarketCap, all the places, but when I think about the places you can buy Doge, these are the places that come to mind. Webull, Robinhood, Voyager. Those are the three big ones, right? Those are the ones that you can buy them on. You can't buy them on, I still don't believe you can actually buy it on Coinbase. I don't know if you can buy it on Binance, possibly, but those are the ones I think about. Also, you can't actually pay for it on Robinhood. I believe Webull's the same thing, where you can buy it and trade it, but you can't pay for it. I believe Voyager's the same way. A lot of these exchanges you just kind of hold on to, or a lot of these different apps you hold on to it, but you don't actually pay for it. So that is something that we have to take into account moving forward. Some people are buying this as an investment, which honestly, he says that's the greatest inhibitor. So they want to make it an actual currency, give it a use case. But if you buy it and hold it and you're not going to sell it, that also isn't terrible for the coin, because you're just buying it and you're decreasing the supply. So I think what he's talking about is they don't want a bunch of people buying on Robinhood, then dumping on Robinhood and just treating it as like a short-term investment, just increasing volatility, but not really using it and not holding onto it either. That causes some dumps in the short term. Now looking at their price, right? They went all the way up. We knew that they were around 40 cents, 43 cents. Then the hype wore off after right before Doge Day. We heard about Doge Day. It started to become a thing. It went back up to about 40 cents a couple different times, and then it's fallen down. It fell all the way down to about 19 cents. Now it's made a nice little comeback. Now, altcoins in general have had a nice comeback over the last couple days. We've seen increase in a lot of their different prices. We can see Cardano's up 10%, XRP up 21%, Ethereum and Bitcoin both up 8 and 9%. So right now, the crypto market in general is doing really well. There are some catalysts going forward, and I hold a very small position in Dogecoin on Voyager just to be able to hold it, try out Voyager, the app, because I own the stock. So really interesting possible catalyst with Elon Musk on SNL. Now, it might be one of those things, again, that the catalyst is actually the hype leading up to it. Also, we have Mark Cuban talk about more and more. I think once they talk more about their numbers at the end of April, how much they've actually done in Dogecoin, and maybe how much their sales have increased because of Dogecoin, maybe some other maybe NBA teams, maybe some NFL teams, maybe some other sports teams in general, maybe some other companies in general start taking Doge. Could be huge moving forward for this currency. Now, let me know what you guys think about this down below. Let me know if you guys want me to do more Dogecoin updates, because I think it is really fun to talk about these altcoins, and there are a lot of catalysts right now in the altcoin market. I mean, this is really the time for altcoins. They've been blowing up throughout the year. They're getting more mainstream adoption, obviously, because large companies like billion-dollar companies are now buying and talking about these currencies. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hitting the like button, checking out Webull if you want those free stocks. Also, checking out BlockFi if you're interested in that. There is a link down there to Patreon. I haven't talked about that in a while, but in case you want to see what I'm buying and selling on a daily basis, you can definitely check that out down below. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.